Welcome to another unboxing. This time we're going to unbox the Happy Home Designer new 3DS. It's the first time we get the original new 3DS in America. Up until now we've had the XL version. And I just picked this up from GameStop at the midnight launch for NBA 2K16, which worked in my favor. Let's go ahead and get this started. And first let's take a look around the back. And as always, with the new ones, AC adapter is not included. Next Dimension and Entertainment. On the side it has cereal. And on the top it says Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer Edition. Let's go ahead and get this opened. First thing out is the face plates. And the other half for that faceplate. There's one picture there. Also right in front is the AR cards, as well as Pascal, not quite sure. And a code for the full game download, which I will not be using. Let's turn this camera over a little. Alright, so we got the regular AR cards. There's Pascal. Not picking up on the camera very well, but he is shiny. There we go. And so is a little silver square around the Amiibo logo. Full game download with instructions in English. Actually, just says full game download on the front. Instructions in a completely other language on the back. And a little guide on what Amiibo cards are. So not sure why the full... Oh, okay. Just realized that this actually opens up, which there's the English instructions. So after that we got the regular, for some reason, new 3DS XL manual and not a regular manual, which is a little bit weird. But then there's a little extra pamphlet for new 3DS on changing faceplates. Put that aside. There's this in here. I think that was just to hold the faceplates. Nothing in this little hole. And further inside is an Isabelle faceplate, which I figured would have been pre-installed on the 3DS itself. Which I'm currently trying to take out now. And everything comes with it. Alright, so here we are with the new 3DS XL, or the new 3DS. I'm gonna have to get used to that. With the Isabelle other half on it. Let's go ahead and fix that, make it complete. Nope. Goes on upside down. Just kind of snaps on in there very cleanly. It's open. Notice, trying to get these clicks to sound, but they're very quiet. Unlike my Excel, which got a bit of a curious cat here. Let's go ahead and turn this on. I'm not going to go through the setup right now. But I am curious on whether or not we're still using the TN screens on these. Turn off that 3D. You can see while it's playing here, the screen completely washes out when turned to the side, showing that these are using the original TN screens like all the previous 3DSs and DSs for that matter. Meanwhile, on some Excel systems, since it's IPS, screen stays perfectly visible the whole time. Alright, so let's just go through a quick setup of this. Would be useful if anything worked. Oh, home button works. Try turning this off and back on again. There we go. I think it was I couldn't click English, but I just had to click OK. And D-pad and other buttons work for that. Alright, I'm just going to do this 3D portion real quick. And not a shock, but 3D is working. And it shows my face. I don't know if you can... Did show my face. Alright, continue. Next. Give me time. $25. And 0.33. In case any of you are curious on my birthday, May 28th. And definitely not from Anguilla. Alright, internet settings time. You know what? Wait till later. Do not set up parental controls. Alright. I'm not going to go through this right now. But you guys know what happens after you're done setting up 3DS and what it looks like. Once again, it actually feels really nice. Doesn't look like it's going to take up any fingerprints at all. Almost like it's a hard plastic, but it feels soft to the hands. And a quick size comparison. And as for screen size. It's not a whole lot smaller. Oop, did not mean to start a game. But definitely noticeable. Alright. Normally this is where the unboxing would end. But being that I'm not a fan of owning games digitally, did buy the retail version. And just for anyone that is curious, for whatever reason, Amiibo settings. The card will scan through the box. Doesn't say what it is, but it does scan. However, I did try doing this before, and there is no way to scan them out of these packages. So, I guess we'll just find out what those are together. But first, let's get to opening this up. We'll go ahead and get a quick tool. Alright. Home designer. Boom. And the card is capping. He is also very glittery. Put him on the side there. And then we have the same manual as before, what are Amiibo cards, along with how to get to the regular digital manual. And there's the game. And just a quick look on what the game looks like. Just go ahead and have that download on the side. Alright, on to the final portion. Amiibo cards. Not a huge fan of destroying packages when I open them, but it doesn't seem like there's much other way than taking your finger in and sort of slicing through it. And then it's just a regular foil pack inside, which is probably what stopped it from scanning. There's a little tear tab on the corner for ripping them open. But I do like to keep these intact as much as possible. So, doing it the hard way. Alright, let's find out what we got here. First pack. Wow. So I was expecting that all the cards were shiny. These actually feel pretty thin and flimsy. The Amiibo logo is still shiny, but anyways, we got Bunny, Eugene, Monique, Winnie, Kurt, and Timmy, which is shiny. It's actually pretty flimsy as well. I believe they are thinner than the cards that come with the game itself. A little bit upsetting, but what can you do? Alright, hopefully in the second pack I do get Punchy, because he is the one character that I am hoping for. He was my favorite villager on the previous Animal Crossings. Alright, so here we are, second pack, unopened. Here comes my cat to investigate again. These aren't for you, Kirby. Just very curious, he wouldn't hurt anything. Might go after these plastic pieces. Okay, there we go. We got Walker, Bella, Mint, which I do really like. One of the ones I was hopeful for, but it's no Punchy. Alright, get out of here. Kabuki, Kyle, and another Pascal. Which now will let me compare the one that comes in game versus the one that's separate. Both just as shiny. And I would like to make a note for anyone curious. Unlike the Japanese ones, there is no code on the bottom of these Amiibo cards. Alright guys, so that was the unboxing of Animal Crossing. Good, turn this off so you can actually see. So we got the 3DS, the extra faceplates, the box, download codes, some extra cards. And just for anyone curious, these are, if you didn't figure it out, they're going to be the same as the ones that you get in the booster packs. It's just one to start out with. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It seems like Kirby did. You guys have a good one.